Hey gardeners, what's up? I'm hanging here on my back patio just looking around, and there is definitely a development here in my yard tonight, so I thought I would take you around and see what happened today. While I was at work, we had a trencher come, and this is the beginnings of the irrigation for our property, so I'm very excited. You can see it's going here to the flower beds over there. And then there's another trench here that tees off. The dogs are very interested. Hey, Max, come here. Very interested in the trenching. I'm not sure, I don't think it's gonna go that way, but anyway, it's coming this way, and then it goes down the side of our property and into the front yard, where we'll actually be putting in a sprinkler system. So yeah, so here you can see the tee off to go to this side of the yard to run drip tubing and such. The trench does go on our kind of narrow walkway right here, so all the way through to the front yard. So it's pretty crazy. It's pretty deep. I don't know if you can see how deep that is, but it's probably a foot deep? I don't know. And then my lovely husband has been picking some rocks for me so that we can hopefully shine these up a little bit and use them in our landscaping. The only thing is I don't think they're going to match these, because these are like really clean and kind of more like bleached almost, and might be a different kind of stone, to be honest. So I might have to do some puzzling around, but I'm sure I can find a place to use these, so we're going to get those rinsed off as well. And then I thought I would just show you just a couple other things that are blooming tonight in the yard. So I wanted to show you these sweet peas. They're really pretty. This one here that's finally blooming is a really pretty burgundy color. And then my rose is blooming here. So it's a really pretty like bicolor rose. And yeah, I think it's looking really pretty. And then, let's see. Oh, I wanted to show you my heucherella. So let me go over this way. And yeah. Okay, so a couple developments here. Most of the heucherella, it's actually a hybrid plant, so I believe it's heucherella. They're starting to bloom, so they just have the most delicate, beautiful blooms. These ones, this particular one has been blooming for a while actually, but I really love like all the different colors in this area. It's just really looking very lush, especially with the little corkscrew vine there in the back too. So anyway, I wanted to show you those. There's one over here, a couple more that are blooming. That one, let's see, this one is starting to. So it's the kind of the purple ones that are starting to do their blooming. Oh, there's a really big weed I just saw when I pulled back the video. Let's see, let's grab a couple more. Here's this one. Anyway, when they put on their blooms, I have noticed the pollinators really love them, and also they last a long time, which is really nice as well. So even when they kind of get drier and crispier, they're still really pretty on the plant. So you can see there's like a more fresh bloom, and here's like an older bloom. So I mean, eventually they do kind of come off, but they still have that little spike, which looks really pretty in the garden. Here's an older bloom too. So anyway, just wanted to share those blooms with you tonight. Another thing that's really great, blooming really well, is the freesia. I actually made a little bouquet, and I definitely want to incorporate more of those into the yard next year. They smell really good, and I really like the way that they look. I think these garlic scapes are ready. Check that out. That's a true curlicue. So I need to get in here and pull these to help my garlic move along with its development. And I've been harvesting them and sharing them with friends, and they're really great fried up in eggs. That's been my favorite so far. It's just fried up in an egg. So tonight I finally grabbed my spray can and spray canned my trellis here. Boy, the before and after was really impressive. I think it looks a lot better here. It's really hard to see on camera. Here, let me kind of go this way. But you know, it just looks fresh. It looks more like wrought iron, well, which it is, but it was really faded. And I figured since I was spray painting that one, that I'd also spray paint this shepherd's hook. And it was kind of like a red color that was really, really faded. So now it, it looks fresh. It's got that nice fresh look to it. Oh, here's kind of the color it was down here. So it was like originally red, but then faded and just didn't really go with the look of my yard anymore. But now it looks all fresh and clean. Okay, gardeners, we're having a lot of work done in our house, and in all the dirt that they've been digging up for this new irrigation system, we found this in the yard. So tell me in the comments, do you know who this is? Is it Jesus? Is it some other sort of saint or something? I mean, he's hard to see. He's covered in dirt, but let me know in the comments if you have any idea why this might have been buried in our yard. All right, gardeners, well, here's the current state of the front yard. So you can see I've got a couple more trenches, or there is a couple more trenches. I guess I don't have them, but anyway, here they are. I believe there's one, oh yeah, there's one here that I don't know what they're gonna do here. I don't know if they're going underneath the cement slab of our patio or what. Here, I'm gonna walk over here, but you can see more trenching here in the front, and then here's our main, like, water main, and so that's going to be an important part of this whole irrigation thing. But more video to come on this. I'm going to try to interview Frank, who's the guy who's helping us set up our irrigation, so hopefully I will be interviewing him later today about this process. Okay, gardeners, well, it is day 3 of the irrigation installation, and Frank, who was our irrigation guy, just left, and he's actually going to come back tomorrow and give me more training on how to set this all up. I mean, he's doing all the hard work, right? Like, they trenched, they did all these trenches, he laid all the pipe, and now he's filled it all back in. But I'm a little concerned because the grass right now is it's not great. Like, I'll show you, but basically there's dirt all over the grass. Now, my husband says that we're gonna seed it and it's gonna be fine, but in 2 weeks I have a celebration of life here for my mother. And I'm gonna have like people over, and there's gonna be a barbecue, and so I really want my garden to be like popping and looking really, really good. So it's like I have this goal, and it didn't occur to me that like the grass is all torn up. My gosh. So anyway, I'm trying to get over it. I'm trying to realize, long term it's gonna be good, it's gonna be fine, but I'm really hoping that this grass germinates back. But let me go ahead and show you what it looks like today. Again, this is day 3 of him being here working, and then I'll show you where some of the pipes, I guess, are coming up, and the new system that we had put in. Of course, the minute I start talking, the neighbor is mowing, but whatever. So you can kind of see what I'm talking about with the grass situation. I think I'm gonna go through tonight and like hit it with the hose, but basically all the trenches are refilled. So this is one area here with the pipe that's coming up, and this is gonna be where I'm gonna be able to hook drip irrigation to the veggie garden. And then this is another area where I'll be able to hook the drip irrigation to the side garden here. Hi, Midnight. Hi, Midnight. What you doing? Hello. So anyway, there's those 2 areas. And then, let's see, you can see the rest of the trenching here. Hopefully you can hear me over the mower. I swear, every time I go outside, someone's like mowing or blowing. That's just part of living in a neighborhood, I guess. So here's another one of the different pipes. Now he says they're on different like areas of the yard. So he's gonna have to do some teaching with me tomorrow. I told him, I was like, I'm gonna be a good student. You gotta teach me what I'm doing here. This trench went all the way through this whole area. So this is like a big area where he is putting in, I don't even know what it's called. I'll have to ask him, but boy, he must have done a lot of digging here today because this is pretty deep. And then up there is the new system. So it's locked, but it has like a keypad. So we did have to hire an electrician and a plumber, and of course we had to get, we had to have like the locate services. Oh man, I just stepped in dirt. Oh gosh. Anyway, we had to have the locate services come out. So I wonder if this is like open. Here we go. So it is a digital system. It looks like it's by a brand called Hunter, Hydro-wise, and it is Wi-Fi. So we're going to be able to control it on our phones. So that's really exciting. I'm trying not to fall in a pit and die. Oh my gosh. Okay, I better get out of here. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, so that's where we're at, day 3. I was hoping to get this done within the week, and so it looks like that's going to happen. One bonus thing is we're getting a lot of rock that I'm going to be able to use on some of my flower beds as borders. That's what I usually use them for. So that's really cool. So yeah, let me show you the front yard real quick on day 3, and then I'll show you one other cool thing that we found in the yard. So my husband just brought this to me, and the guys found this in the yard. It's a little figurine. I don't know if it's Jesus. Tell me in the comments, do you know who this is? Hopefully he's good luck, not bad luck. I told Corey, I'm like, we better bury him back in the yard. He's obviously there for a reason. But anyway, I thought that was kind of cool that they found that in the dirt. All right, and just heading out to the front. Again, day 3, you can see it's kind of the same deal. Basically, all the trenches are covered in and covered up. But we still have a long ways to go to get this grass looking the way it was. So we're gonna, I don't know what we're gonna do. He said we would have sprinklers in this front area functioning by tomorrow. I'm really hoping that that's the case because we need to get the grass watered. Anyway, more to come on this video. I'll be having a lesson from him hopefully tomorrow afternoon, and he's going to show me how to kind of tap into the new drip irrigation system and how to make this work for our yard. So more to come. Guys, well, today is officially day 4. Actually, yesterday was day 4. And I didn't get any footage yesterday of what Frank was able to get done. So let me flip the camera around and I'll show you what things are currently looking like on day 4 of the irrigation project. Okay, so here we are on day 4, and you can see, actually yesterday was day 4. Frank was able to get this whole garden bed with the drip tubing. Now this drip tubing already has holes in it, so I don't have to worry about that. Now I said that I can tap in and put like an emitter and do some spaghetti tubing if I need to. He also said that this needs to be now covered with mulch. So he said, I think between 3 and 5 inches of mulch. And that's what these tubes are designed to do. Oh my gosh, the pollinators on this cat's pajamas, Nepeta. Anyway, so yeah, so he got this bed done. And so that is exciting. And then he also got this bed done with the spaghetti, or not spaghetti tubing, but with the drip tubing. So you can kind of see, I mean, he was so careful to go around all my plants. So I really appreciated that. I mean, this would not have been an easy bed, especially for, a large guy to like weave in between and with this laid down. So I really appreciated how careful he was. But anyway, so this one is all done as well. And then it continues over here, back here with my hydrangeas and my weirdly tall bulbs that I put in, which are supposed to be a drumstick allium. I had no idea they were going to be this tall. But when they bloom, I think they'll be pretty. Anyway, so yeah, all the tubing there. And then let me show you the other bed he was able to get completed. The other bed here, you can see the pipe that came up, and he was able to get this bed all with the drip tubing put in. And you know, this is like the longest area of my yard, really. So this is probably was probably a priority for him to get this done. So all the in-bed grounds are in-ground beds, I should say, are hooked up to the drip irrigation, as well as this front part here. So really excited to see the progress on this. I definitely, you know, am appreciating that we're hiring to get this done. It was not an inexpensive venture, I will say that, but I think it's really going to be worth it, because now if we go on a trip or something, like, I don't have to worry about all this hard work and all these flowers that I've put in, you know, dying, and they'll just be, you know, I know that they'll be at least watered. So anyway, that's the update on that. Let me show you the other area he worked on. Here's what this area is looking like on day 4. There was like a big hole here. This is the backflow protection. Forgive me, I don't know the exact terminology. And then here we have, you know, the control panel, which I might have shown you on a previous video, but I don't think I did. So this is all digital. It's a digital system from Hunter. And this is all going to be controlled with our phones on an app. So it's really exciting. It's super high tech. Here's the other thing that he did, and this was kind of his idea. He really wanted to put water back here by the greenhouse for me. And this is going to be so amazing. All of these rocks came out of our yard. So yeah, pretty crazy. And he also said that he put more rock underneath that as well. So this spigot, I'm able to put a watering can on here, and I'll just turn it on for you just so we can check it out. Yeah, so it's going to be really nice to have water on this side of the house. I can hook a hose to this, and please forgive the chaos that is back there. That is on my to-do list as well. But you know, we all have those areas of our yard, don't we? I don't know, maybe it's just me. But I'm really excited about this little fountain area. And then here in the front, you can see they've been dumping a lot of the dirt from this project and rocks. So I need to come through here and, you know, pick through some rocks, which is unfortunate because this is where my little flower stand was. So this area is under construction. I should make a little sign that says as much. Anyway, Corey and I will be hooking up this whole area ourselves, so I'm excited for that. Frank's going to show us how and leave us all the tools that we're going to need, and then we're going to hook this side yard up for the irrigation. Now, last night, Corey was out here pretty late, and so he was filling all these trenches and seeding them all. He is pretty confident that within the next week or so that this will all pop up as long as we keep it watered, and that, you know, we'll have our lawn back looking a little bit better than it is currently. You can also see here where the old water gauge was and where the new system is tapped in. And originally, Frank was talking about putting here that whole, like all of that stuff, basically all the mechanics. And I'm so glad that he put it behind the fence instead. That was such a better decision. We do have some repair work to do here though, because this is where we took that tree out that had broke during the ice storm. So we have a stump that needs removed, but the blueberries are looking really, really good. This one's kind of tied up. It was really flopping over and kind of in the way when they were digging trenches, but I've even seen a couple blue ones out here. Check this out. I see a couple blue ones hiding there. Anyway, hopefully within a week or two, the front yard will be back to normal. So anyway, if you like this video, if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, I would certainly appreciate it. If you need me, I'll be yardening in my Oregon yard. See you later, bye.